Hello, it is Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment, and today I'm coming to you with a topic that I think is really important when you're trying to move your life forward, and that is doing the hard work. Now, the reason I bring up this topic is because many times in my own life, I found myself feeling stuck. I found myself not moving forward, not doing anything really significant, and certainly not happy. And I wondered, how do I get myself out of this? And what I had to realize is that I had to do the hard work. I'm going to explain to you in this video what I mean by do the hard work and 3 major steps to get you started into doing the hard work. Now, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and definitely leave me a comment below to let me know what you thought about the video. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video is because I have had so many coaching clients that come to me and they have similar stories. They're in a space where they've really worked physically really hard to make achievements in life, whether that be go to college, get a degree, get a job, get married, buy a home, whatever it may be. They've done kind of this baseline average, what I like to call the baseline average. You know, the baseline average for high achieving women. They go to college, they get a degree, they get a career, they get married or whatever it may be, and they buy a home or they live in a very nice luxury apartment, whatever it may be. And they kind of stay there. And yeah, they're making pretty decent money and they're doing like the surface things, you know, they have friends, they go to happy hour, whatever it may be, but they're really not moving. Like once they got out of college and got a job, they just stayed there. They just stayed stuck. And I hear this time and time again, and they come to me and they're like, Tiffany, I am miserable. I am not happy. I want to move forward in life. I want to do more. I want to be more. And I know there's more inside of me, but I'm not there. I'm in this place, and it's not a horrible place, but it's not where I know I need to be. It's not where I'm using my potential. What is happening right now? And so a lot of times what I find is that I have to help them to go through a few different steps to move forward. Now, of course, a big part of what I do with my one-on-one coaching clients is self-awareness. And a lot of my videos, I talk about deep self-awareness, what that looks like, meditation, journaling, deep breathing, all those exercises that you do to get crystal clear on who you are and what you want and to build up your confidence and self-esteem. That is very important. But there then comes a phase of the coaching where we have to do the hard work. This is the most important part. This is the most important part. And the reason I say that is because when I say hard work, so many people think I mean busy work. And I'm not talking about busy work. A lot of my clients are busy. They're extremely busy. But all that busy work is not the work that's moving the dial to help them go forward faster. When I talk about do the hard work, I'm not talking about the busy work. I'm talking about the work that you have been avoiding, the work that you know that deep down, if you did it, it would move you miles ahead. But the reason that you haven't done it yet, and the reason why a lot of my clients haven't done it yet, they're afraid, or they don't realize that that's the thing that's holding them back. Or they've done a little bit something similar and it didn't work out and they thought that the failure meant that they weren't good at it or they weren't good enough at it. Or they were trying to do the hard work and they didn't have a support system. They didn't have anyone helping them to stay accountable. So that is what I mean by doing the hard work, doing the things that are difficult or things that you fear doing in order to move you forward. They're the things though, that if you did them, your life would completely change. So I want to give you 3 strategies to help you do the hard work and move forward faster. So the first thing you want to do is eat the elephant in the room. Now I know that many of you have probably heard this term before, but eat the elephant. What that means is figure out what your most important task is that is going to move you towards your goal faster, and do that first. It should be the first thing you do on your to-do list for the day. It should be the first priority that you have for the week. It should be the big thing on your big monthly goals list that you're zoned into and you're like, okay, that is what I need to tackle. It is the thing that you probably don't want to do. It's the thing that you're probably afraid to do. For example, if you're a business owner and you know you need to make a phone call in order to talk to that possible prospect, that's the elephant in the room. If you are trying to create a new program for your job or something that is going to be innovative to your company and you're afraid to do it because you're afraid that maybe people won't like it or maybe it won't be as good as you think it'll be, that is what you need to do. If you are in a situation, in a personal relationship where you know you want to be married or you want to take the relationship to the next step, you want to have that conversation, you want to have that talk, that is what you need to do. Because those are the things that are going to move you from this static state and it's going to give you action. It's going to put you in a momentum. Now, here's the thing. You may fail, but guess what? You're going to fail forward, meaning that it may not work out. It might be a situation where you reach that client and they may tell you, not right now. But guess what? That's not a no, that's a not right now, which means that they're going to probably want to work with you later. You may do that project and you may present it to your company and your boss might say, I didn't really like that. But there's a few good pieces here. Here's the thing. The fact that you did it shows them that you have the courage to do more. So boom, maybe they didn't love it, but that lets them know you are on their radar for the big promotion, for the big step ahead, because they see you as a self-starter. And yes, that conversation that you may need to have with your partner or your significant other about marriage or long-term or moving it to the next level or meeting their parents or whatever it may be, they may say they're not ready for that. Or they may say that's not how they feel about you. But guess what? At least you know. And now you can make a decision on whether to stay with that person or to find somebody who does want to be with you. The bottom line is when you eat the elephant in the room, it forces you to step into fear and it forces you to move. And here's the other thing. None of those scenarios may happen. It might be a situation, those are all the things you had in your head. It might be a situation the prospect says yes, or your boss gives you that promotion, or the person you with says, hey, I've been feeling the same way. I was just afraid to bring it up too. I love you. I want to marry you. So the truth is, you don't know if you're going to fail. It's possible you might actually win. The other way to do the hard work is get accountability. Now, it may be that you need a coach. And if that's the case, then click my link below and get on my calendar for a free coaching strategy call. We can talk about where you are and where you want to be. And maybe you need to get clear on what the hard thing is. Or maybe you need to join an accountability group. I am in an accountability group, okay? I always join groups every single year. Every so often, I join some type of new group to keep me accountable on whatever the goal is for the month or the year or the quarter, whatever it may be. You need to have a group or a support system or an accountability partner or someone who has been there and done that and can be your mentor. The bottom line is sometimes you need help from the outside so that someone who has been there and who has done it or is going through it themselves can step in, pull you up with them so that you can keep going. Yes, it may be difficult for you to reach out, but I promise you, when you do this, it will help you leaps and bounds. The women that I've worked with have substantially changed their lives because they finally got to the point where they were ready to do the hard work and they reached out to a coach to help them do just that. The third and final thing, write out your rules for your life and then stick with them. Stay disciplined in your own rules. The worst thing I see is when a person has no rules for their life. They have no discipline because they have no rules. They haven't made any hard, definite decisions about what they will do and what they will not do. The biggest thing that I tell ladies is, hey, if you want to move forward in life, if you really want to be where the successful people are, whatever the genre is, then you got to do what they did. Successful people, I don't care what genre you're talking about. If you are the dog whisperer, if you are Rachel Ray, a great chef, if you are Oprah Winfrey, if you are the greatest basketball player like Michael Jordan, whatever it may be, if you want to be the greatest in whatever you do, you have to have discipline and you have to have rules for your life. You have to have the things that you absolutely are going to do every single day to move forward. Successful people have rules for their life. They make decisions based on their goals and how they're going to get there. And I promise you, when you look at someone's life, they have regimens, they have habits, they have things that they are disciplined about. Their behavior shows you how passionate they are about their goals and about moving forward. So, hey, I don't care what it is you want to do, what you want to achieve in life. you need to start making some definite rules about what you will do every single day in order to move you forward. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the rules have to be so strict that you feel confined and rigid, but what I am saying is get a routine, get a definite plan, get some habits that you need to implement into your life, get some disciplines that you do every single week to help you move forward faster. When I was a bodybuilding figure level fitness competitor, the biggest thing that helped me get on stage and win and show myself off was that all the work that I did in off season, all that work that I did with my meal planning, with my workouts, all the discipline I put in for myself, that's what helped me to win on stage. When all the chips were down and I was finally there, that is the thing that helped me. It wasn't the work that I did the day of the competition. It was all the discipline that I had for months and months and weeks before that competition. I promise you, in the end, you will be handsomely rewarded if you have rules for your life, if you stick to them at least several times a week, and if you make sure that you follow the script. I promise you, you will get exactly what you want and you will win. So this is what I mean when I say do the hard work. What I am talking about is not doing a lot of busy work that keeps you busy all day. What I'm saying is maybe one or two things that are going to move the needle every single day, and you are consistent and you are focused and you are doing them every single day with the understanding that it does not matter whether you win or whether you lose. The bottom line is, if you keep going, if you stay focused, if you do the thing that you fear the most, you automatically are changing who you are, and who you are becoming will be a person that will always win, because you have a mindset and the behaviors that show that success. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what you thought. And if you're in a place, again, where you're like, Tiffany, I want to win. I'm ready to do the hard work. I know I need help. I know I have the potential. I just need someone to help me along. Then definitely click my link below. Get on my calendar for a free coaching strategy session. We're going to talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how you can get there. All right. As always, make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.